The Old Sarum Way is a long-distance walking route circling the historic city of Salisbury in the south of England. In late summer over a blisteringly hot September weekend, me and a friend took on the challenge, hiking for 3 days with our camping gear on our backs. Welcome to day 2, as we awake bright and early to a peaceful, if somewhat sluggish, September morning, having hiked 16 miles and sinking a few lagers the day before. After a quick nose around our minimalist but plenty comfortable campsite, we got ourselves sorted, filling our bellies with hot tea and cold baked beans, before packing away our gear and heading out for another long day on our feet. What do you want from me?
It's not nice to have the camera pointed at you. Say something about today.
Something about today?
Yeah.
I just did. It's about 20 past 8. Is it? 25 past 8 on Saturday? Up and out. We probably could have been out an hour earlier, but our tents were soaked from condensation, so we wanted a bit of sunlight to try to dry them. Didn't really do anything. Probably could have left earlier. Did you sleep okay?
Yeah, pretty well. The sleep mat took a bit of getting used to. Very tiny, very thin. Once you lock into that fetal position, glorious. How did you sleep?
I got to sleep pretty quickly, but then I got woken up by our noisy neighbours. The campsite was a campsite, no more, no less. I heard a tawny owl this morning, so that was nice. There were showers, there were hot showers, there was toilets, it was fine, wasn't it? So it's a relatively short day today. 3 hours, 10 miles.
10 miles.
And off to watch some football. Cheers, enjoy. Talked about today being the day that we go to watch the football. Salisbury Town versus... Who's Salisbury Town playing?
Walton and Hersham.
Walton and Hersham. Do we know Salisbury Town's nickname?
No.
Salisbury Town. But we've found out there's a can shed, so we're quite excited. Today's our holiday. Yesterday long walk, tomorrow long walk, today short walk. Time to sink some cans, I suspect. But it's quite bad that we were like, ooh, today's football, and we didn't talk about the Old Sarum, which is like a major historic site in the UK.
Some historians prefer it to Stonehenge.
Some historians, me included. What did we find out about the Old Sarum when we were watching River Hunters? Who's the French bloke that killed the king and took over England?
Norman the Conqueror.
Norman, is it? Is it?
No.
Battle of Hastings, 1066, French bloke. He built the Old Sarum as like a fort and to display his power over the south of England. And now it's like some impressive ruins. And I'm trying to convince David that we should definitely take a little detour and have a look. Pretty poor historical knowledge there. Is that a good shot?
No idea.
In case anyone wondered how we're navigating this route, we found an old route online. I'll leave a link in the description of the video. Downloaded the GPX file, uploaded the GPX to Komoot, which is the website I also use for all my cycling routes, and then just tweaked the full route, broke it down into 3 days, plotted in some campsites. And then in terms of following the route, my Garmin Forerunner 945 is synced with my Komoot routes, and it's got mapping features, so we're just basically following my watch, and it's working pretty well. Probably no one is interested in how we're navigating. Oh. Hoping the horizon level feature on the GoPro makes it clear how steep this is.
You can tell from the body posture.
You've looked like that much of the trip, to be honest.
Oh, the rope thing up there. Are you going to go for an arm swing?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I don't have the energy. Hey guys, so we're doing Jake's sweaty back reveal. 10 out of 10 sweaty.
You're pretty fucking high. Ah! That's too close to the ivy. Thought these were some historic stones, but they're just hay bales. Just over halfway of day 2. It's a nice route today, isn't it?
It's got a lot more to it. Got a lot more about it.
It's clearly less trodden, isn't it? Like, we've walked on quite a lot of paths that are only just paths still.
Legs are wrecked.
Yeah, a lot of stinging nettles. But probably the first time of the trip we've had some elevation, so we've actually had some views. How's the toe blister?
I think feels like it might have popped.
Oh, disgusting. My heels, despite David lending me, well, I'm not giving them back, 2 Compeeds. They're pretty sharp and sore. Tomorrow's a long day and it could be uncomfortable. What am I trying to say? Uncomfortable. Probably an hour to go, do you think? A bit more?
What's your watch say?
Watch says at hour 47.
Hour 47?
We're gonna get to the campsite at 12:15 now. We've really slowed our pace.
We did have a break for 15 minutes.
Rug swing. Well, let's march on then. Don't go. Sorry, lads. We've been a bit naughty, haven't we, and taken a slight shortcut, technically.
Yeah, I think it's sensible rather than cheeky.
Yeah, well, the plan today is, the original plan was potentially going to be go to the football, then go to the campsite, because the football ground is basically on the actual route. But we're way too early for the football, and it makes more sense to get set up for camp and then go to the football. So we're cutting a bit of a corner, and then we're going to walk back up that way later to the football ground. So we're only missing a very small amount of the official Old Sarum Way route. But it does mean that the recording is not the correct route. So if anyone's going to do the walk, do it from the planned route, not the recorded route. I think that road was the right decision for the shortcut, but it was particularly unpleasant. It's annoying because it's perfectly legal for us to walk on that road, and yet it doesn't feel safe. And everyone looks like they're annoyed at you. Yeah, it feels a bit crap. The Old Sarum Castle. It is strange how close it is to Salisbury. Did the documentary say that it was there before Salisbury was kind of developed?
Yeah.
And then Salisbury overtook it.
Salisbury's got more rivers.
Yeah, more water access for trade.
Love a Sunday league kickabout on there.
This looks pretty hilly. Got to pelt it from that corner. Just arriving at the campsite now. Even with that shortcut and the idea that we said today was our holiday, it didn't feel like the easiest walk ever.
Second day in a row of pounding.
Hopefully a shorter day today means we'll rest. I don't know, I think tomorrow is going to be...
No, we're going to do loads of walking today.
Got to walk to town. I think I'm going to buy some sliders for these blisters. Eat lunch in town, maybe look at the cathedral. Get a bus to football, watch the football. Yeah, there's still a lot to do today. I think tomorrow is going to be brutal. But I guess let's get our tent set up. Strange to say that given we only took our tents down about 3.5 hours ago. Careful.
I always forget how big this actually is when it's not in a tent. It is in the fancy pizza shop.
Just think about my new footwear.
I'm only a bit embarrassed to be seen with you at the football.
Yeah, you look so much better. What?
What do you think of that then?
Oh, the camera's pointing at you, so I reckon you should say.
Seen better games, but considering 30-degree heat, it's quite good. Three or four pints of Rude Giant Lager, who are our sponsors today.
What's the plan now?
We're going to go and enjoy a British establishment.
Which one?
Is that a right? No, that's not what the word I'm looking for.
I don't know where we're going.
What's the word? A British. Come on, help me out.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
No. What's the word?
So I think establishment is a word.
Yeah, but not a British establishment. That's just like
4 pints has gone to his head, I'm afraid. Apologies for that.
going to Harvester.
We're going to Harvester.
We're going to absolutely pillage the salad bar, just like.
No, what is wrong with your language?
Those French people came over here and they pillaged the locals and they built the castle. Look, if I'm too spicy for the channel.
Just giving it some beans, isn't he?
Still think we could get Indian takeaway to our tent, but I think it would probably make you feel quite gross, wouldn't it?
I think it's too ambitious. What have you got? Harvester's famous salad bar.
Sweet corns?
Sweet corns. Sweet corns, more than one. I got more than one sweet corn. I got more than one beetroot as well.
Yeah.
And I got more than one pasta. And
Pastas?
I got more than one pastas. And I got more than one cucumbers. But I did only get one bread, to be fair.
Thoughts?
It could be good value, and it can be good value, and I'm going to make it good value. But the people at Harvester have done very well at designing the salad bar to make it as disgusting in combination as possible. The bean salad on its own, fine. The cucumber on its own, fine. Everything on its own is fine, but they've designed it in a way so that the combination of the flavours is as least complimentary as humanly possible. So that you'd like that, so you're like, that's disgusting, I'm not going back up. I want you to look at something.
It's just a reaction video.
It's a reaction video.
Oh dear. Might need to start even earlier tomorrow.
I was hoping for a more extreme reaction.
Oh, man. That's really gonna us over if we don't leave at 7 a.m. Backpacking tip for you. Every time you go away, take one of these. Camp next to a harvester. Free food and drink.
Yeah, I agree. Hello. Someone left his camp jobs to the last minute.
Someone was ready to leave to the football on time.
Did we get to the football late? No, we had loads of time, you little knobhead.